Hi, this is Sheriff Gary McFadden of the Mecklenburg County Sheriff's Office, bringing you another edition of MCSO News 45. First, I want to talk to you about the North Carolina Sheriff Association Spring Conference that was held this past week in Wilmington, North Carolina. The biggest topic was Hurricane Helene. We talked about how we responded, what we had, what we didn't have, and how that we can better prepare law enforcement officers all across the state to assist other sheriffs or either law enforcement officers who experience a tragedy like this. And we found out there's a lot can be done. We found out the equipment that was needed. Even myself found out how much equipment that we needed. But the big issue was communication. When your cell towers goes down and you don't have any communication, how do you communicate? Most of the time we communicate on the system called Viper, but we even found out that that did not work. Then we talked about how we get to one place and another inside these rough terrain, and we found out that we need better vehicles. So that was the biggest topic. The next topic that we talked about is officer wellness. We all deal with tragedy each and every day in our profession, but this took a lot out of us. I know for me, when I drove to Asheville and Buncombe County, just driving there, I had a sense of loss, confusion. And when I arrived there, I found myself wondering, how can I help? But then I found that I was emotionally drained watching other people helpless. So we talked about that. And of course, the Attorney General visited us there. And he also said that he wants to look at how better we can help officer wellness. So that is the big issue that we dealt with the North Carolina Sheriff Association. But I can tell you this, we are prepared as much as we can be for another disaster. The next thing that we talked about was the new laws that are passing all over the state. A lot of laws are passing, a lot of bills are being passed, and we're going to find ourselves inundated with House bills as they come out. But the bill that I'm mostly concerned about is the gun laws, and here's why. We're still having citizens come inside the Mecklenburg County Courthouse with weapons. Some have concealed carry permits, some doesn't, but either way, you cannot bring a weapon inside the Mecklenburg County Courthouse. For the past several weeks, we have arrested 2 citizens that brought guns into the courthouse. Neither had a concealed carry permit. So we had to arrest them and charge them. So we want to make sure that you understand you cannot bring a weapon, a gun, inside the Mecklenburg County Courthouse. If you do, you will be arrested and charged for bringing a gun into the courthouse. But we believe that our citizens are going to obey the law and not push us to that limit. So we hope for that you will not bring a gun into the courthouse. But we thank everybody for watching. Anything that we can do for you, please contact your local sheriff. Contact me, Sheriff Gary McFadden, Mecklenburg County Sheriff's Office.